Hello and welcome to episode 117 of VocTerGaming. I am your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, and we are here with a Protoss vs Protoss. It is of course spawning in the red none other than SKMC, and his opponent for today will be one of my favourite Protosses in the world to watch. His name is Grubby. So, intros out of the way, we have MC versus Grubby. This is going to be fun. Grubby, of course, former Warcraft 3 pro. Now, obviously, huge European Starcraft 2 player. MC, meanwhile, he is a former GSL champion under the OGS team and the master of the Protoss timing attack. That is pretty much how MC made his name. He just had all these really nifty timing attacks that just allowed him to crush his opponents, and that's why he's a two-time GSL champion. But he has been struggling as of late. He's not the player he used to be. He still has these nice timing attacks, but a lot of those have been figured out now. Grubby, meanwhile, is very much more the macro player. Plays in the European style of StarCraft 2, which is much more about getting about 6 bases up and killing your opponent at around the 30-minute mark. In MC's game, it's much rarer to see the game go past about 20 minutes. Now, as it is, Grubby is getting both his gas, as we normally see a teching Protoss player doing. MC, meanwhile, only has the 1, which means we could well be about to see a 4-gate. Now, we do have the initial Zealot coming from both players. Interesting, like I've mentioned before, a lot of players were skipping that initial Zealot, but now it seems to have come back into vogue. Cybernetics Core on the way for both players. Now, just for those who have, one person who commented on the YouTube channel and a couple of others who then, on the back of that, sent me an email, there is a reason I spend roughly the first 5 minutes of the cast talking about building placement, player histories and the like, rather than clicking about and showing you the interesting things on the map. That is because there is nothing happening. There are, right now, 1 Zealot out each. There's probes scouting, or there's 1 probe scouting. Grubby's has only got this far. Basically, there's not a lot to do, so I'm going to continue to talk about build orders and player histories and other random crap at the start of these. And when it gets exciting, I will let you know. So, Grubby is going for Robo Facility. I'd expect to see another gate added with this. Generally, you see 2-gate Robo into an expand, which would fit Grubby's playstyle very well. This Stalker is now taking some hits. This Zealot rather is taking some hits from the Stalker on its shield. Loses absolutely 0 health though, so really nice move there from Grubby. Meanwhile, we have a forward pylon coming out from MC, which says to me we could be seeing a 4-gate. We've got 3 of them so far, but we now have the second gas going down. Interesting. So it looks perhaps more like 3-gate pressure rather than a 4-gate try and kill your opponent style thing. What has Grubby seen? Grubby has seen nothing because he's not scouted up into there. Right now, placing that forward pylon instead. But meanwhile, we have an attack going on now. 2 Stalkers versus a Sentry, a Stalker and a Zealot. And the Sentry, Stalker and Zealot win that fight. This pylon will have to be cancelled. Or it should have to be cancelled. Meanwhile, Grubby sees exactly what's going on here, but it's not going to help him right now because there are a ton of Stalkers at his front door. As it is, that pylon was not cancelled. It did finish, but it will go down now. Grubby has the high ground. The problem with this is MC basically has him contained. Grubby's style is to expand, and that's why this kind of pressure, this kind of harassment is perfect, because it stopped him from doing so. He was forced to wall in with this pylon that he now has to kill. We do have an Observer on the way. I have 1 Immortal out. Oh, nice force field there from MC. Trapping a couple of units on the low ground and taking them out. Meanwhile, MC is expanding with impunity. He knows he's not about to be attacked because Grubby is spending all his money reinforcing at home. Meanwhile, in the base, Grubby's Twilight Council finishes. I assume that's for Blink. Blink, of course, very, very useful, especially in Protoss vs Protoss. Gives your Stalkers such a huge advantage. I assume he's saving up the money for it now. There we go. The minute he gets 150, 150, that goes down. And we have one Zealot warped in over here, along with the second. So it looks like he wants to put a little bit of pressure on. Perhaps just force MC to go home with his forces. Grubby now is pushing out. MC has seen this and is pulling back, so that seems to have worked well for Grubby. Very nice with the placement of that forward pylon there, allowing him to pressure that and make MC go home. Now I expect to see a Nexus come up. There it goes. Grubby now is going to be hitting 2 base versus 2 base. We are a long way from the old Protoss vs Protoss, where basically the first person to expand lost the game. MC does not have a great deal on the way. He has his Robo up. He has an Observer just finished. Now an Immortal coming. We still only have the 3 gates. Nothing else going up just yet. So when Blink finishes, Grubby is going to have a nice advantage. He is late on that second Nexus though, and so he's far behind MC. And this is a poor timing on this attack because Blink isn't finished yet. And he loses a Stalker before Blink is even done. MC's Immortal's going to finish, and that's going to help even the numbers somewhat. Grubby is adding another gateway, a 4th gateway back at home to help him with this attack. He's warping more sentries in, Force Field and Guardian Shield, so handy. But MC has plenty of sentries of his own. Force Fielding behind the units. Those Zealots were poorly controlled, trapped behind the Stalkers for a while before they could do any damage. And as it is, it looks like MC is going to crush this attack. Blink did finish, but unfortunately for Grubby, he just didn't have enough Stalkers to make good use of it. And that is a big problem. Now MC with nearly double the supply is just going to push all the way back, it looks like, to Grubby's expansion here. Grubby has 1 Immortal back at home and 3 Stalkers right now, along with the small army here. But he is trying to fight. That is a bad idea. Doing anything he can to delay this, to get more forces up. But he just does not have the income right now. He doesn't have or he's at least not staying on top of his macro. Not warping units in as and when they could, and he is going to lose this natural very, very quickly. Grubby is trying to push now. This Immortal is doing some damage. It's going to take down the Stalkers. But MC has 2 Immortals. Grubby's Immortal dies, and wow! Grubby GG's as MC kills the Nexus. MC again with some nice pressure and then good defense. Totally crushes Grubby in this game. Anyway, that's me for today. I will of course be back tomorrow, Thursday, with Game 2 of SKMC versus Grubby. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.